Yo, we back at it, man. I got a good one for y'all today. Let me introduce you to the one and only Arthur Fleck, man. My nigga's a clown for hire, man. He gotta get it how he live out here in these streets, man. So don't be coming for my nigga about the makeup, you hear me? He is a little slow, though. I don't know what he doing right here, man. Nigga, get your ass up and go outside and get the fucking work, man. So Arthur's just outside chilling, doing his job, flipping his little sign, you know, regular shit. And then out of nowhere, these little kids, these little badass kids, come out of nowhere and take his sign, you hear me? So Arthur chasing after his sign, I don't know why, that shit's a piece of cardboard. Damn, this nigga risking his life about the sign, ain't he? Then he catch up to the kids just to get smacked in the face. Then they go over and pack him out. Arthur, I know your ass ain't over getting your ass beat by these kids, man. That's minus 15,000 or you heard me? Nah, I'm just playing though, Arthur. I don't know why they did you like that, man. That's fucked up, grandson. Now Arthur's on the bus on the way back to the crib, just chilling, trying to make his kid laugh. You know, this nigga wanna be a comedian and shit. And then while he's doing that, the little kid's mama gets some butt with him, telling him to leave her son alone. And then he just starts laughing, but my nigga got a condition though. He can just start laughing for no reason, but that don't even gotta be how he's feeling. He don't even gotta be happy, he just starts laughing. Damn, that's ugly, cause that type of condition can get you into some shit too. So he make it to the crib. This is his mother, Penny. And him and Penny are about to watch their favorite show, the Mary Franklin show. This dude 36 still laying in bed with his mama. Nah, I'm just playing. Ain't nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. Y'all do y'all thing. So Mary walk out, give him a little spin, do a little intro, give him a little pizzazz. And here's where we find out that this nigga Arthur is a little messed up in the head, cause he's sitting over here imagining that he's on the set. Now I ain't gonna lie, a lot of motherfuckers imagine they be certain places and all that, but this nigga's really in the set, man. I mean, he's in the crowd, really inside the show, having a full-blown conversation with this nigga Murray. I fuck with you, bro, but there's something wrong with your brain, dude. Now you hugging him, man? What the fuck? Look at him, he gone, he in a whole nother atmosphere. So now Arthur's at work, and he's talking to Randall about how people keep bullying him and putting hands and feet on him. So Randall tells him that shit ain't gonna cut it. You gotta protect yourself, baby boy. You gotta stand on business. So Randall goes in his locker, and he pulls that can out. You know, he packed that thing too.
So he come around this way, you will get caught.
But Arthur's still wet behind the ears. He sees the gun and tells Randall, you know, you're not supposed to have any guns, Randall. You're not supposed to have them.
Shut up, bitch!
Then this little dwarf named Gary walks in, over here looking like a Despicable Me minion. So they just kicking it at work, clowning with each other, you know, regular work shit, until Arthur gets called into his boss's office. So the boss tells Arthur that he received a complaint from the last place he did a job at and that he didn't even return the sign. But we all know that Arthur got his sign took by baby kids and got his ass beat whenever he tried to go retrieve the sign. But he ain't after telling his boss that. His boss still tells him if he can't return the sign, he gonna take it out his check. Yeah, it's some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, I feel your pain, Brody. Fuck, dude, you hear me? So now Arthur's back at the crib. The only reason I slid this little clip in there is cause this my nigga's first time meeting fine shit, you hear me? He wouldn't even know what to do with some shit like that. She need a real nigga like me. She real pressure though, I can't even lie.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Nah, let me stop drooling and get a napkin. I told you this nigga Arthur don't know what he doing. The only thing he know how to do is scare the hoes off. So fine shit get to her door. She look up and this dude Arthur still staring, man. What the fuck are you doing, gang? So fast forward, Arthur's on the train. He just got off work. Remember earlier when I told you his condition can get him into some shit? Well, y'all already see exactly what I'm talking about. So these random dudes is on the train fucking with this girl, won't leave her alone and shit. And even though Arthur's really uncomfortable, you already know he starts laughing. Of course, they think Arthur's trying him. They think Arthur's playing with him. So they get on that with him. But Arthur keeps shaking his head, trying to let him know he's not on that. He got a little condition, but he can't let him know. So he just keeps laughing, and now they really fucking with him. They putting hands on him, man. Why you touching on this shit, man? Come on with that shit, man. That goof ass shit. Look at this nigga. So Arthur tries to reach for his bag to give him a card to show him he got a condition, and they just snatch that shit and start playing hot potato with that motherfucker. But Arthur fights back, but he immediately gets punched right in his fucking shit. And this is his second time getting packed out in the same week, man. Enough is enough, so you know exactly what time it is. Splat! Get right on it, cuz it's splat season. You're me. Don't even run, little dude. Your time has come.
Your time has come. There's no way out of this one.
Arthur's officially in that mode, man. Stop playing with him. If you play, you lay. Like today, nigga. We on all crash out activity, man. Where you think he going, man? Run him down. Go ahead, finish the job, Arthur. They ain't know who they was fucking with. They ain't know you was a certified stepper, man. Go ahead, give him a couple more. Alright, cuz, you done completed the mission. Now go ahead, get up out of there. Jake's on the way. So now we cut to Arthur fleeing. He's getting up out of there. He's on feet, too. It's time to get low, gang. So Arthur finds him a little spot to hide real quick, man. You know, he had to get little, man. Get out of there, get low. But then out of nowhere, this nigga starts doing this silly-ass dance, man. I don't know why. Shit, I remember, though. Actually, he is trying to do that little shit that Murray was doing. That's the little shit Murray was doing. He doing it a little better, though, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, but for real though, you look like a whole goofy right now, my nigga. You just need to sit the fuck down. You hear me? This nigga feeling himself too much. I ain't gonna lie, I feel him though. Brody just went up 3 on his first hit.
Hit his ass with these fucking switches. On my first one, I caught 3. Swear to God, I'm kinda different. Got some blood and got addicted.
Nigga should really be a part of Bloodhound for real, but god damn, my niggas feeling himself so much, he just go in there and make a move on fine shit. Fast forward though, I know that good feeling ain't last too long, cause my nigga Arthur just got fired, you hear me? While Arthur's in there packing up his shit, everybody's in there just talking about the 3 Wall Street guys that got killed last night. Don't even know that was Arthur's work. Brody's an assassin now. So before Arthur leaves for good, he says he forgot to punch out and actually punches the damn clock off the wall and really thought that was funny. Like I said, this nigga wants to be a comedian, but his joke's always been ass. So now we at the Wayne's house. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all earlier, but Arthur thinks that Thomas Wayne is his father. So y'all should already know who that is in front of y'all. Yeah, it's the legendary, the one and only Bruce Wayne. You hear me? Arthur really think it's his first time meeting his little brother. Nigga, no. What the fuck is this nigga Arthur doing? No wonder this nigga Bruce grew up and started beating your ass every other day. So Alfred comes in and moves Bruce as he should, wondering why random guy is sitting over here touching him. So Arthur tells him that he's Penny's son and that he's here to see his dad, Thomas. Alfred tells him that there's never been no relationship between Thomas and Penny, and when she worked her, she was delusional and sick. Arthur took at his disrespect and grabbed Alfred and started choking him up. Arthur looks over and sees Bruce watching, so he just lets Alfred go and runs off in the funniest way. Eventually, Arthur does find Thomas though, so he can have that little one-on-one he's been wanting. So Arthur tells him that he's Penny's son and that he thinks he's his father. So Thomas looks right up at him and laughs like, boy, I'm not your father, what the fuck? Then he tells him he knows he's not his father because he never slept with Penny and Arthur's adopted. Well, that did the trick because Arthur completely goes off, talking about some maybe a little bit of warmth, maybe a hug, dad. Nah, this nigga is really killed. Boy, if you don't come the word laughing again. Thomas looking at him like he crazy. Arthur making it worse, talking about some dad is me. So Thomas just socks him right in his shit, man. So now Arthur's at the hospital trying to get him and his mother's files so he can figure out about his past. But once dude who looks over the files looks in the folder and sees how fucked up his past really is, he feels like he shouldn't give that shit to Arthur, man. But you know Arthur's a real demon. He's not going for none of that. So they just play a little tug of war real quick until Arthur snatches that shit right up off him. This nigga runs so fucking silly though. I can't get off of that, man. So Arthur just camps in the stairwell. I don't know why he ain't just leave that whole building, but he opens the folder and gets smacked in the face with the fucking truth. Now he's seeing that he's been being lied to his entire life. That's tough. He's really adopted. His mother's really a sick, delusional psychopath. Shit, he's a sick, delusional psychopath. He's figuring out all this right now. He was even abused as a child. All his mental issues, even the laughing condition, shit, that all stem from him being abused as a child. So we all see he's laughing, but really my nigga's crying, man. I feel his pain. Today just wasn't a day, man, but I tell you one thing your ass shouldn't have done. Your ass shouldn't have just came to find shit crib and just randomly walk in her crib and start feeling on her and her baby shit. You clowning, dude. I ain't even gonna lie. You getting stalker vibes. Look at you, Brody. Look at how scared you got him, man. This is where it gets dark, cause we soon find out that Miss Fine Shit don't even know this nigga from a can of paint, man. Only time she really seen him is when they was on the elevator and talked that one time. Ain't that some shit? No. So you telling me this nigga been having an imaginary relationship with this girl Sophie the entire time? Hey, that actually makes sense, though. I told you this nigga ain't know what to do with Fine Shit. You hear me? All jokes aside though, my nigga really do got a crazy mental condition, a crazy mental illness, cuz. Let it out, gang. So now we at the hospital. Arthur's visiting his mama, just having a heart-to-heart with her. Long story short, he tells her he's never been happy in his entire life, and then he just crashes the fuck out, man. God damn, Arthur. I know she's dead wrong, man. I know it, bro, but that's still your mama and she love you, gang. That's crazy. That shit just ain't right, but fast forward, Arthur's working on his intro to the Murray show, cause some way, somehow, he landed a spot on her. Oh yeah, he did a stand-up early in the movie, and that motherfucker was so ass, he went viral for being ass. So Murray went ahead and called him and told him he can go ahead, come on the show. He know them views is gonna skyrocket with this nigga on there. Look at this dude, he's sick. What type of joke are you planning, gang? We already know what time it is. We already know what type of time he on. He's suiting up, cause you can't dance. Sit the fuck down somewhere, gang. So Arthur's just getting ready so he can pop out tonight. He reminiscing, and out of nowhere his doorbell rings. Of course it's his Gru looking ass nigga and his favorite minion Bob. So Arthur lets him in, and Randall starts talking to him about all the killings that's been going on, cause they a little suspicious. Did this nigga just ash on his own wall? Yeah, this nigga don't give a fuck about life, man. I told you why he just whip out like that, man. He did it clean and swift too. He ready to get right on them, got right on them. They ain't waste no time. This nigga's diabolical. He keep throwing his head up against the wall like that motherfucker's an exercise ball, man. My boy Gary's over there shook. He think he next in line. But Arthur tells him he'll never do that to him and that he can go. Look, this nigga play too much. Of course, this short ass nigga can't even reach the damn knob. If this nigga really wanted to do that to you, gang, you would have been cooked. But he really fuck with bro. He tells him that he's the only motherfucker that's ever been nice to him, and then he lets him go. Fuck that shit though, gang. I know exactly what time it is. My nigga Arthur done suited up, man. My nigga just gained plus 20,000 aura. I'm talking about my nigga's aura bar goes up a notch with each step he takes, you hear me? Hey, the Joker has been unleashed, bitch. Gotham, y'all in trouble, man. Y'all better get it right, cause y'all already feel my nigga's pain for real. Hey, why my nigga playing with the cig smoke like it's a blunt though? This nigga's really dirty, man. So he look up and peep 12 on his ass, he get little. Of course he eventually shakes the police. You know this nigga's a criminal mastermind and shit. Look at him, man. My nigga done glowed up. Like I said earlier, each step that's at least plus 500 aura minimum. So we backstage at the Murray show. You know Brody's just pre-gaming and shit. He getting ready for something diabolical. I could see it in his eyes, man. You know it's only one thing on his mind right now.
Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind.
So the Joker makes his grand entrance. He comes in out of his body. He starts kissing on this old lady for no reason. Then he just sits there and takes it all in. You know, this been his favorite show for as long as he can remember. Then we get farther in the show and he just says fuck it and lets everybody know he's the one who killed those Wall Street guys. Look at dude in the background telling Murray to cut that shit, but you know he want them ratings to fly through the roof. The Joker basically tells him fuck them niggas, man, nothing matters cause his life is a comedy. And then he really gets real and says nobody would give a fuck if it was him. They'd walk right over him. Everybody treat him like shit anyway. And Murray's just sitting there looking baffled, but really my nigga's right. But Murray just tells him it ain't no excuses for that shit, gang. Then Arthur tells him that he's really a piece of shit just for having him on the show just to joke on him. And that really get him in his feelings cause he just start completely crashing out and he upset motherfucking and he just splats him. On national television, gang. Then he just starts Kodak bopping on this motherfucker. He ain't even worried about the narcs, you hear me? So of course he gets buckled. He didn't get off with that when he did just pop a nigga on national television. But he don't even care though. He too busy admiring the chaos. He admiring his work, man. I gotta give you that. You did do it though, broski. You started a whole movement, man. And while he just sitting there hitting the most diabolical laugh in the world, this motherfucking ambulance comes and rocks they shit. His peoples come get him out that jam. He don't even know us his peoples yet, but they'll do anything for that nigga, man. Then we cut to the Wayne family. They just trying to stay out the way. They trying to stay out the chaos. And like I said, here go one this little nigga's means. He upset Ken and just pops Thomas, man. Then gets his mama too and snatches her pearls. I can't believe my nigga Bruce had to witness that, man. Then we cut back to Joker and he waking up looking like what the fuck is going on. He wake up slowly realizing that all these people are standing around for him and that they did all this for him and that basically he's their new master now. They gonna do whatever he say. They gonna step wherever he tell tell him to step, you hear me? I ain't gonna lie, you just gained plus 50,000 ore for that joke. Y'all gotta really think about it. The Narcs can't even hold him down. The city of Gotham won't even allow it. So Brody just sits there and takes all the praise in and takes his throne as the new king of Gotham. At least for right now, in about 10-15 years, he's gonna have some serious problems, but right now he's king.